Scorpio, welcome to your full moon energy read. What's up? What's going on? The next full moon will be under the sign of Capricorn and July 21st or thereabouts, depending on where you are in the world. So let's see you. What's going on, please, for Scorpio? Under the full moon. Show me Scorpio under the full moon, please. Like always, take what resonates, leave what does not. Do keep in mind these are general collective readings, not one-to-one private. Which is to say, they may not resonate at all. Frustrating but normal. Check out the placements, you will find yourself in there somewhere. Show me Scorpio, please. Show me Scorpio. Show me Scorpio, please. Oh. Show me Scorpio, please. Okay. Very good. The World. Okay. Ace of Swords. The Hermit. The Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. You're working on it. You were working on it. That's no joke. You're closing something out so you can open something else up. This is a decision you've already made. You're literally actively, as we are speaking about it. This is already a known truth. So, wow. Bullseye. Beautiful. So right there at the heart of the reading, Eight of Pentacles, you working. You're busy. So it's more than just work as in coin. It's also I'm actively working through this cycle. The idea is one door's closing. You know this. I believe you're prompting it so another one can open. You know this too. You're also prompting it. So these are all known quantities and energies that I'm looking at today. And it looks like, yeah, we're working on that particular truth as we speak. You've already kind of resolved yourself towards it based on experience, reflection, and much insight and wisdom here about what's best for you, Nine of Pentacles. So based on experience, pathway work, and also literally coin in the real world. So for some of you, this is more or less a career reading. Let's take a look. We're going to jump right into that Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, we're triggering a cycle. We're aware of it consciously. At the baseline, I can tell you right now, I can relate. Okay. Working on things as we speak, yet things are shifting, you know, but I'll talk more about that later. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles, please. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles. But I like to let collectives know when I can resonate, you know, because something's either coming through or it doesn't. It's one of the most curious questions I get, you know. Do you always resonate? Oh, goodness, no. No, absolutely not. Collective readings are far-reaching. You know how many Scorpios there are in the world? Yeah. No. But, you know, I may not resonate on clarification, but at the baseline, no, it makes perfect sense to me. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles, please. I'm working on shifting and changing method of operation, coin, skills, experience, etc. as well. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles. I'll have more on that about the first week of September, I believe. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. The World. Yep, told you. Nine of Cups. Boom. Related. The World related. It's all very succinct. Thank you very much. For those of you, many of you don't need to be here. Whatever it is that you're working through, it's already correct for you. You know this. You're doing it from the heart, which is, of course, our method of operation. The Ace of Cups is our master symbol. So whenever our reality of 3D comes from the heart, it's because we mean it. Okay? We're emotional investors. Okay? So the water method is typically when I feel strongly about something, I try to create it in my reality, and if I'm successful, I keep on with it. Right? Because the idea is that it's providing love for yourself and love for what it is that you do. Again, we're very water motivated. Therefore, we're emotional investors. Okay? Other people take the sword approach. Other people have the practical approach, etc. But this is classic Scorpio endeavors right here. Yeah, there's that world twice. You are literally working on closing out one door so you can open another for yourself. You feel good about it. In fact, you're downright in love with the idea. So you're being very methodical. Okay, which is very true to our method. Once we know something strikes home in the heart and is correct, we typically throw ourselves all in, right? And you are showing me all in energy here today. So thank you. Appreciate that. It's lovely. It's succinct. And the Nine of Cups, you've already kind of pulled yourself aside and had a conversation with you about what constitutes wish fulfillment at the personal level. So Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, understanding that we love ourselves enough to do these things. You know, it is manifest destiny. Wish fulfillment is self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you know you want something to be true for you, and you can actually see results, the more you kind of get green light from the universe to, yeah, keep on, keep doing it. But the thing is, you have to love yourself enough to do these things, these endeavors, these activities. Very rarely do they fall in our lap. It's nice when they do. But for the most part, most of us have to engage in our own cycles and sense of wish fulfillment. And thus we create our own destinies. So manifest destiny, self-fulfilling prophecy, etc. Nine of Cups. And there you are, being very, very active in your own particular journey. Okay, let's go ahead and take a deeper look at that world. But I like that you love yourself and that you love what you're doing. You seem to be very consolidated in your heart space as well as in your mind. I'm not saying you're perfect. I will see misgivings. I'll see the normal stuff. The normal stuff, you know. But the point is that it shouldn't stop you. Okay. Let's see that world. Show me the world. You are, as we speak, actively transferring energies into something that you know, into something new, I believe. Oh, I'll get to you. Yes, I want to know what's on your mind as well. Let's see that world, please. Yeah. Page of Cups, the Three of Wands. You've been waiting to do this a long time. You're all but giddy. You're all but giddy. So you had to wait for the timing to be right. That's an active Three of Wands. The feeling to be right, that hope to be right. You've been looking for evidence on the horizon that the timing has been right for a while. I think your sense of timing is correct on this one. It's going to open up a new sense of sun for you, happily ever after, which means you're closing out something that perhaps used to, or it doesn't feel the same anymore, or perhaps it's just not as powerful as the sun as this other thing that you've been working through. I don't know. You didn't show me anything too harsh about what you're leaving behind, other than the fact that you are well-versed in it, a master of your own particular craft. Okay? But the Three of Wands, Page of Cups, the sun. You've been looking for signs and signals of the universe. Is it time? Is it time? And it's looking like you've been getting answers. Yeah, it's time. It's time. And the more you create that opportunity for yourself, the more you get evidence from the universe that it's time. Do you see how that works? You know? We have a way of trying things out, pages here and there. And if we're discouraged right away, you might need more time. Maybe perhaps we don't have as many components in place that suggest we're ready for whatever this is. But you've been doing what you've been doing, putting out the pages. And you've been getting a lot of thumbs up. Keep going. And so you have. I mean, you're actively being encouraged to pursue whatever this is. You know? Let's go ahead and see that Ace of Swords. It's not much. You don't need a lot. It's great. It's succinct. You being in alignment with you is the most important thing. Okay? And when you know something's correct, you feel it, you know. So keep pulling that particular thread. Let's see that Ace of Swords. Let's see that Ace of Swords. Show me the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. That's the Devil. Okay, this is something that occurred to you. Right there at the Ace of Swords. This is active knowledge and what you're prepared to do with it. So some of you have been putting up a resistance to a new beginning for a long time. At some point you became aware of it. And then you understood simultaneously that that new beginning that you're working so diligently on now, you're saying it was because you were kind of afraid to pursue it simultaneously. And that's something that you had to come to terms with. That's all active knowledge. And by active knowledge, I mean you take possession of the knowledge once you come to terms with it, and then you start acting towards it or against it. You can still use the sword in either direction. What you're showing me is your thought process surrounding that new opportunity you're creating for yourself. First, the mega walls of resistance that shot up. This is why I can't do it now, right? Now's not a good time. No. What I'm doing now is fine enough. And you understand that that was a fear-based decision with the devil there. We all have one. And those who say, no, I don't, that's your devil. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, when you understand what your devil looks like, you understand how it reappears in your life just in different forms. And once you become more actively aware of that knowledge base, you can kind of cut it off sooner rather than later and not indulge in it. I just know that the more you started to get outside what has held you back in the past, at least in terms of your thoughts. And you actually started to work through this literally through your heart space. Oh boy, did your energy shift, right? Stop giving so much credence to that voice, the mechanics of it. Talk yourself out of it over and over again, right? When you started seeing it for what it was, and you started putting more realistic work into your goals in a positive way from the heart, that kind of operation took over. Okay? So you address this. You very much address this. And the Hermit's here. Let's take a look. Let's see that Hermit. Some people have a fear of success, or they get held back with that sense of, I don't know if I can do this. Because there's a lot riding on the Ace of Pentacles. So it's kind of like when you stopped approaching it from the Ace of Swords, which for us doesn't work so well, and you started approaching it from the Ace of Cups, things started to get a little clearer. Okay? You started to feel good. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Things started to feel right instead of oppositional. Right? This is oppositional thinking towards our goal. This is positive feeling towards actively pursuing the goal. And the more you did, the more you started to get evidence. Yeah, keep coming over this way, Scorpio. You're doing great. And that's how we know the devil keeps us stuck. Okay? Let's see that Hermit, please. And then you started to show yourself balance and justice, pursuing that which is correct for you. Okay? Yeah. Not paying attention to those two. I was more curious about what's underlying there. Let's see the Hermit. Show me that Hermit. Show me the Hermit. Show me the Hermit. Show me that Hermit, please. Ooh, a bit frisky. Let's see that Hermit. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, you are very competent. I have no doubt. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. There's the clear acknowledgement of what you had concluded for yourself, and now you're making it happen. The more you denied this, the more you denied your sense of self-worth. That's it. That's all there is. We stopped doing that, and oh boy, don't we feel a lot more competent, capable, willing. Yes. You have too much experience to be held at bay with this. I think I'm looking at a Scorpio who really genuinely had a classic fear of success. Putting yourself into this, and not mean success as being a millionaire or somebody who is like famous. What I'm saying is, I strongly feel this could be good for me, but oh my God, it's not about so much about how it will fail, but what if it works? And that's the kind of attitude people have when they understand it's all on them, and it always was. We can be afraid of our own ability to succeed and make our own goals come true. And that is a real thing. That is absolutely a real thing. And the more aware you are of it, this is where I put up a barrier. This is where I put this thing off for another 6 months. Oh my God. Whereas if I had started this process, I would have had blah, blah, blah in place 5 years ago or whatever. Okay. You're showing me classic markers of that. Whereas you are clearly experienced, capable. You have all the rhyme and reason attached to you. You have method attached to you. And I think you lost sight of that because whatever the fear of this is so big. It's so big because it means so much to you. You had to take it out of your mind and put it back into your heart where it belonged. And that's when you started to break this down and feel your way through it and put more of yourself into it. And oh my God, did it start to feel good, right? Feasible. More than. You start to realize all you did was deny your worth. And you are worth so much. I know. We all have the devil, guys. And you can say you're acquainted with it, which is good. That's half the battle. But it can take different shapes and things like that over the years and become a new representation of an old conflict. That's what I'm saying. We all have a devil. You know, the best way to cut it off is to be familiar with it, not deny it. That way it doesn't grow too much or get out of hand. But this one's been with you. I just know it means a lot to you. And as the walls are coming down, you feel so much more capable and competent and relaxed, and you're not denying your self-worth anymore. You know, you're going to have thought about this a great deal. Guys, you have a lot of wisdom attached to you, experience, insight. Don't lose sight of that. That's all I'm saying here for you is fear of success because it means so much to you. Let's see that Nine of Pentacles there. Let's see that Nine of Pentacles. Let's see that Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. You start working through the heart and things shift very differently. Then you see it's about you. And not whether or not you can hack it or make it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see that Nine of Pentacles. You are the showcase here. Not what other people might think or do. You. Okay? Besides, you already got it in motion. You might as well keep it going at this point. Justice, there it is again. The Four of Swords, the High Priestess. Now you are firing on all cylinders, baby. Now you are listening to yourself. Now you're like, oh, what was I fucking around with this over here? Of course I could do this. I could always do this. Yes, honey, yes. You could always do this. Whatever this was, you could always do it. That asshole got too loud. Okay? And again, I only see that kind of opposition to the truth and a strong offer because it means that much to us, right? What if we fail? What if we succeed? Oh, yeah. You ever heard of imposter syndrome? Look it up. It's fascinating. You know, but here's the thing. You're not an imposter. You have the Hermit, Nine of Pentacles twice. You competent as fuck. You opened up with the Eight of Pentacles too. You're like, I'm closing this one out and I'm going to open a new one. Watch me. Watch me. I am watching you. And you did great. Look here towards the end. Look at this. Now we're in balance. You are so intently listening to yourself and you feel correct. You are showing yourself justice at the karmic level, karmic positive. Okay? It works both ways, as I have to remind people. There's that sense of, I could have been doing this a long time ago, but that's okay. I'm feeling myself now. This puts you into so much success in that respect of, I feel better. And I'm listening to me, and this is fantastic. I have only room to grow from here. And so you do. You're listening to yourself. Everything feels correct because it is. But this is a quiet, internal feeling. The High Priestess with the Four Swords, it's very quiet. You feel harmonized on the inside. On the outside, you're showing me high levels of security, personal can-do, and I'm awesome. This feels so good. So whatever this major goal is that you've been putting off, we're going to be correcting that soon, okay? All right, let's go ahead and pull some advice for you. Show me that advice, please, for Scorpio, now that I think you need it. You're doing fantastic. I am looking at heights of activity for you. 9, 9, 9, some 8, but 9. For some of you, we're talking about fully immersing yourself into this new objective and goal by late summer, early fall. Right there on that line. Okay. And yeah. Well, there you go. I just got confirmation for myself, didn't I? What did I say? I'll talk more about it in September. All right, go team. There we go. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Yeah, as I say, it's applying to so many of us. It must do because it's open-ended, but in all the right ways. And there are many aspects to this that are 3D, positive attachment, that's showing me positive outcome. But you already know this, right? It's not until you changed it from a mind thing to a heart thing that you could feel your way through it, right? Let's get some advice, please. 5 of Wands, conflict. Page of Pentacles, the investment. 10 of Swords, the Magician. Really afraid to manifest this. Really afraid to put yourself into it. And there's the resistance. There's the bullshit right there, right? We got really good at that, didn't we? Oh, yes. We had to stop investing in the fear and the conflict and openly manifest. Okay. I know. There's the fear to succeed. There's the Knight of Swords, taking action, opening up, communicating about your desires, wishes, and... Oh, they just flying out my hands. There it is. So here's the positive version of that Ace of Pentacles, the one that we've been rejecting for a long time. Here's the actual positive output towards it. Okay, they came out like this. Taking action, communicating our desires, hopes, dreams of realistic quality. Okay? Here's what happens when we change our modality. From I can't do this, I can't handle this, I can't manifest this, I can't make it happen to, oh, it's happening now. right? So, stop investing in the kind of catastrophic output. Switch your modality. That devil's had too much time to talk to you. Zip it. Time to zip it. Oh, you devil. You devil, you. He's like, I'll get you. Oh, there'll be something else that gets you on and I'll hold you back from. You just wait, Scorpio. Yeah, well, that's for another day. For now, you stop succeeding on this. Suck it. It's kind of like that. It's like, I'll get you another time. It's like, I know you will. I know you will. But today, I win, right? Love it. Okay. This is the Tarot deck of Sexual Magic Mini. People ask me, do you have it? Do you have it? Oh, yes, I have several. Because judgment's trying to pop out here with the Magician. Just know what it is that you're trying to manifest. Do so openly with full acknowledgement. You'll be okay. Yes, I have many copies of it because people keep sending it to me. 8 of Cups, emotional detachment, not trying to get emotionally invested. That was the Ace of Swords. You saw that. You saw this. Don't get it because we're emotional investors, as I discussed in your opening. You know, if I don't emotionally invest in this, it won't mean anything to me. That was a direct form of blockage. Again, water-oriented. We do water tricks. Okay? It's like if I just not get emotionally invested in that dream, that desire, that Ace of Pentacles, whatever it is, I can just keep putting up a wall. Told you, you shifted modalities. Okay? Beautiful. Okay? There you are, Queen of Cups, and doesn't it feel so much better? Knight of Pentacles, it took you time. It took you time to open your heart towards this and mean it. Okay? Which means you started to take yourself seriously with the Star. Okay, case in point, we're good here. With the Star, it's not till you started to take your love for this seriously that you actually began to see the results. And we kind of turned down the volume of our thoughts here. Okay? All right. Let's get some Moonology here for you. Yeah. Be bold. Make the first move. You know? And this is all for you. Put yourself into this. Starts with a toe, then you put the foot in, then you put the leg in, and next thing you know, you're up to your neck. And this is good stuff. Be bold and make the first move for yourself, the cardinal moon. Okay? When is the next cardinal moon? What will be the next cardinal sign? Let's see. We got... Oh, okay. So, the last cardinal moon would have been under the sign of Cancer. That would... not the full moon, the new moon, respectively. So, some of you, that's... not too long ago that you started to put that toe in, the foot in, etc. A new romantic cycle begins. Didn't see that here today, but that's always a possibility. Absolutely. You can convert that coin into a more intimate relationship if that's what fits you. Don't force it to fit, okay? But it seems to me if you were Scorpio who was knocking out goals of security, money, monetary stuff, you would know. It's very distinct. It has that stamp today. But that could be, by the way, one of the things that when you start making changes, one thing tends to affect the other. So the more many of you approach this, you might be opening up new doors for new romantic outputs. You may not see the results of that until Libra season, which is right before ours, upcoming as well. It could generate or put you in the position to generate a new romantic cycle. Okay? All right. What else, please? Luck is on your side. New moon and Sag. Yes, 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 yes. New and a little bit of luck. Yeah. Beautiful. Luck is on your side. That never hurt anybody. Do you know, I always see it's an interesting reflection here between the scales and Sag's bow and arrow. They've always looked balanced to me, like they complement each other. It's like saying I'm due for luck. That's how we're going to balance these things here. Yeah? Okay. Anything else in here today? We'll go ahead and play around with these. I didn't with Aquarius because I looked at it and I honestly didn't see the point. I thought the reading spoke for itself, but there might be something in here for you. Honestly, I think yours is pretty much wrapped. It's on your pathway. Confirmation, yeah. We're on your pathway. Or rather, you're allowing yourself to be on your pathway and participate with it now. Okay. Number 35, it will be prosperous. That's what I'm seeing for us as well. Resourceful. You have the connections, but also there'll be plenty of fish in this particular sea on your pathway. In other words, prosperous. It feeds many. You benefit from this as well. Okay, anything else in here? Gift in the house. Well, that's quite heavy material object here in terms of good investments. There's that Ace of Pentacles, I believe. It's going to lend to your security, households, strengthen it, reinforce it. Okay, big one. Ooh. Substantial. But it will, whatever that is, lend to the stability for the long term. Okay? All right. Scorpio honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Congratulations. Take care. Be well.